In this video, I'm going to add a custom API. How to add custom APIs in the mobile application? Many customers struggle with it. So the basic idea is same for every application. I'm going to create it for creative, but you will be able to replicate in all of our mobile applications. I'm talking about specifically Androids. Okay. So in this, first of all, I need to put the name of API. For example, if I say, if for example, if you have added anything new, get all these, get search and all that. So get images. Let's say I've added a feature on the website where you get images of all the people who are uploading videos on your website. So let's say I create a method get images of sorry of content creator creators. Okay, custom API. In this API, now I need to, for example, pass the pass some parameter. First of all, I need to put my API client. I've just copied it from somewhere, so you can also do the same. Okay. Once you add all this, then you can put your parameter which you want to pass. So for example, if I want to pass date if I want to pass range, like I want to get all the images of content creators between 10th of between the 10th of June to 1st of July. So I just need to put starting date. This is all imaginary, so you will have all the correct parameters and all that. Date, time, dot. Now maximum value. No. Okay, date, time, dot to string. You can actually, I'll have to copy it. How to get particular date C# code. I'll have to copy it, honestly. This is how we work. Oh, come on. This is the syntax I was forgetting about. Okay. Okay, so date. So what it has to do now? Sorry, I forgot the keyword new. And it's 2022 and 7th 10 it's 6th, the month must be 6, day must be 10. I'm passing this parameter, and then if I say I need to add end and date, I can simply add date time dot now, but for now I'll just add the date 2nd of July and 7. And if I need to pass any other parameter, I can add those parameters as well. Okay, so now I need to get the URL. This is this is something we have added in a custom API file. So you will just need to create object of this. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Sometimes intelligence does not work, so it becomes difficult to actually do. This is the website URL. If I want to pass server key, then I can add that as well. API, no, it's obj dot server key. If I want to add one more user ID, then I can do that as well. Rest of the things you will get from the API. So if you create an API which requires 10 parameters, then you can add all those 10 parameters in a similar pattern. So if your parameters start with capital S, then it should be capital S. If you start with small s, then it should be small s. So I hope you understand. It should be the ditto of your website parameters. Once you add that, then you need to put all those things in string content and then post to your API. So make sure that your API is post. If it's get, then you can simply call it get. Okay, so once that is done, then you'll get a result. In result, you can read it as a string. Once you get the result in JSON, then you can use whatever you want. So this is how you do all the customization. If you, for example, if you want to add some parameters to an existing API call, for example, this is an API call. So in this, I have get video dislikes. So when I go to this particular API, I have these are the parameters we are passing to our own built-in methods. So you will not be able to get key from you will not be able to get the code of this our implementation, because we do not share, it's secret. But if you want to change it, many people say that we don't want your implementation, so you can simply rewrite the implementation of this particular method. It's very easy. So simply you need to create a new method, and then so many times return task integer. For now I'm just leaving it as it is because we don't need it. Public void, and so now, for example, if I copy all the same and post everything in this folder. Okay, this is async, so it's asking me that we need to put task. Okay, now when I call my API, rather than calling request video get liked async, we just simply replace it with our own method. That's all. And now it will be called, and it will, as it is not returning anything, that's why it's showing error over here. So for that purpose we need to return the same thing, the original, sorry, we need to return the same thing as this method is returning. Okay, so just replace it with this, then go to this and return, for example I return 200. Okay, and then there's dynamic means you can return whatever you want. So I just return string. It was successful. Okay, if I have a complete model returning from the server, and then I can return that particular model as well. For example, in this case it's saying that it's returning string like this, and if it was not succeeded, then I'll say whatever the code was I can put that code as well, but right now I'll just put 400 or 500 501. It means the server was not working or something like that, so it was unsuccessful. I'll just simply unsuccessful and write my implementation accordingly. And also I can, there was an exception. If there is an exception I can return that as well. It depends on your own choice. And now you are discarding our implementation, so do whatever you want, it's up to you. So now simply I can call that method from here. Sorry, I need to put like this. That's all. Now whenever this load data async API will be called, it will always get your own custom implementation of this particular API. So you still have an option if you want to use all of our other APIs, but this one API you want to use your own, then you can do that. Nothing is secret. The one we do not share, it has secret code about decrypting server keys and making sure that every customer, whoever using buying our application, his credentials, PayPal information, his other Google information, and all the critical information that must be secure. If we share code with every customer, then it will be a public knowledge that uh, how to extract any website which is using PlayTube script, will be able to, any hacker will be able to get the keys from there, because he'll just have to figure out that either user is using PlayTube or not. If he's using PlayTube, then probably he'll have his own copy of the code as well, and he'll just go to that particular file and boom, get the data on the runtime from the network request. That's all. So that is why we do not share. Many customers complain that we do not share because we want to keep secret and all that. Nothing is secret. The actual script is this, which we share publicly. The the file we do not share it. It's only one file, one class. It has almost 300 lines, so you can write your own implementations like that as well. It's just, it's that easy, but people do not understand. They start complaining about it. Okay, I hope this is a good video to for you guys to understand. My videos are always a little bit long and extra, but you'll I hope you'll bear with me, because I'm a new YouTuber.